This is Laguna Beach, home to some of the most beautiful beaches and architecture. This town also has one of the most difficult and complex piping infrastructures around. With the plumbing business booming, Laguna plumbers are constantly on call, ready for the unknown challenges ahead. Our cameras were able to catch up with 3 Andrus employees to hear their view on the matter. Here are their stories.
Name's Daryl Weepy. Job title is plumbing, heating, and air conditioning technician.
All right, that was fine. Sorry, it was 2 questions for some reason. Okay, how long have you been in the plumbing business, and how did you get started in that profession?
About 18 years. Started after McDonnell Douglas got laid off with them for aerospace. So I just figured, I wasn't very good at math, so I went into plumbing. So it was either electrician or plumber, but it's really nice to be out of an office and, instead of going to work, I go to your house and work. So.
Very nice. How is it different working in Laguna Beach compared to other places you've worked?
The houses are all different, all custom houses. Nothing's the same. Very rarely can you find the parts even. It's just everything they have out here is imported from Europe, Germany, wherever, and nothing's the same out here. It's just a good variety. You really have to think out here. It's not flat land. It's all up on the hills, water heaters and stuff like that. It's just insane just getting to some of these projects just to even work on them. So, but it's a big difference from here than out there. Out there, people can price your house before they can come out. Out here, you can't. It's impossible. You can't. You don't even know where their water mains are, or their sewers, or anything. So it's a lot different out here.
Excellent.
Well, welcome to Andrus Plumbing. This is the warehouse department where we keep the various materials. As you can see, these are the copper bends. The sizes range from municipal city size, which is 4" and above, all the way down to 3/8 and 1/4 inch. So if we need it, chances are it's going to be in this area here. This is where your attention will probably be. Will shift because this is where we keep the nipples. We have big nipples. We got small nipples. This is a nipple. Through my net of the gutter. And then this is our galvanized section where we keep all our various galvanized fittings. Again, ranging from 3 inches and above, all the way down to 3/4 and 1/2 inch. And over in the back here is where we keep caps and our big nipples. This is where you're going to find the big nipples, over in this corner here. So basically we just have a bunch of crap in this area here, miscellaneous stuff. If we ever come across something that's peculiar or out of the ordinary, it's a good chance we might find it in here. Cool. Alright. If you follow me this way, you'll find another section of our warehouse where again we keep an assortment of vintage and newer types of materials. Here is our plastic section, aka PVC, where we have various fittings. For example, this is a G coupling. This is a fitting that you can actually put in the middle of the line so you don't have to, this pipe doesn't stretch, so sometimes you need a fitting to go directly in, and that's what you want in that application. If you come on back here, this is where plumbing started, right here. The guys who put this in, they were men. They had guns. We're wussies today compared to these guys. This is cast iron. Okay, this is put together with mechanical couplings or hot lead oakum, which is a procedure that's not done very often today. We use different materials. We use what's called no-hub couplings to keep the pipe intact. So these are some of the, this almost looks like a, I don't know, scene at a Knott's Berry Farm or something. This is really old stuff. We got some chains back here. I don't know what the hell those are for. Uh-oh. We got it.
With the recession of 2008 and the continually collapsing economy, 2/3 of Laguna's previous plumbing companies have shut down completely. Only Andrus and one other competitor remain to handle Laguna's vast array of plumbing nightmares. The residents of Laguna Beach continue their day, unbeknownst to them the sheer difficulty their piping structures still remain today.
The mid-'80s, and I was taught the trade by my brother-in-law. First started plumbing in Arizona. I remember he sent me into a septic tank and told me to look for cracks. And ever since then, I wanted to be a plumber.
Very nice. So how is it different working in Laguna Beach compared to other places that you've worked?
Laguna Beach, you know, I've only been down here a couple weeks. The people are different. They're strange. It's a wealthy community. They're a different breed of people, definitely.
What is the most memorable plumbing job, good or bad?
Let's see here. Oh, I got one for you. It was, I think it was it was in San Gabriel Valley, and it was a call for the toilet was backed up. So I get out there, and it was a Vietnamese family, and there was like probably 30 people in the house, and their toilet backed up. So what they did is they went in there and they continually shit in the toilet until the toilet was completely packed with shit. Then they closed the lid and started shitting on top of the toilet. So when I walked in there, they literally had 2 bricks next to the toilet that they stood up on to get their ass up above the pile of shit that they were shitting on. So if you could picture that, it was the nastiest thing I ever seen. And he wanted me to pull that toilet and clear it. I told him, no, I can't do that. That was probably one of the grossest calls I ever went on.
My name's Jamie Ray Chavez, and my job title is Service Technician at Andrus Plumbing.
Go ahead and talk about your most memorable plumbing job, good or bad. Probably talk about the bad first.
My worst plumbing job, probably when I flooded out the dentist office. I had a 2-inch open line, didn't have the proper size cap to keep the water back. So I wrote a sign with spray paint, and I said, line open, do not turn on water service. And I set it up at the water service, and I get a call from my boss, about 10:50 that evening. Could barely understand him. He's pretty much in hysterics, saying, you flooded the dentist office, you flooded the dentist office. There's 18 inches of water throughout the entire building. The fire department's there right now opening the doors, and turns out what happened was the gardeners came in, the night crew came in that night and read my sign, or looked at my sign, couldn't understand English, and kicked it over and turned it on anyway. So we had a 2-inch water main, cascading water in the building, and I ended up with a water line about 2 feet high. That's probably my worst memory.